A particle moves with deceleration along the circle of radius r so that at any moment of time its tangential and normal accelerations are equal in moduli. At the instant t naught, the speed of the particle equals to v naught, then the speed of the particle as a function of time will be equal to. Now basically the tangential acceleration is equal to the normal acceleration. It means that it is basically equal to the radial acceleration. So tangential acceleration I can write this as dv divided by dt, or I can write this as minus dv by dt. Okay, why minus dv by dt? Because over here the particle is deaccelerating, will be equal to v square divided by r. Okay, it will be equal to v square divided by r. Now if you see, I want the function of velocity in terms of the distance covered, or the distance covered, that is s. Okay, so basically minus, it can be written as dv by ds into ds by dt, okay, is equal to v square divided by r. So ds by dt will be equal to minus dv by ds. ds by dt can be written as the velocity v is equal to v square divided by r. Okay, the radius is given as capital R. So instead of writing small r, I will write capital R over here. So basically this is the formula which we have to integrate. Before we integrate this part, you can see the v square and v will get cancelled out over here. So minus 1 by v dv will be equal to ds divided by r. I will integrate on both the sides. Velocity के limits है v naught to v. Okay, initial velocity is v naught. ds के limits है 0 to s. Okay, I do not know. Initially the distance covered will be equal to 0. So basically when I integrate this part, it will be equal to minus log v will be equal to, the limits are from v naught to v, will be equal to s by r, and the limits of s are from 0 to s. So when I integrate this part, I will get, when I substitute the values, it will be equal to minus log v plus log v naught is equal to s divided by r, simply integrating it. So this can be written as log of v naught divided by v is equal to s divided by r. So v naught by v will be equal to e raised to s divided by r. Okay, I am taking anti-log on both the sides. So v का वैल्यू यहाँ पे आ जाएगा v naught divided by e raised to s by r, or v can be written as v naught e raised to minus s by r. Okay, v naught e raised to minus s by r. Now they have asked, the first thing we have got, it is v naught e raised to minus s by r. तो पहले का ऑप्शन आ जाएगा a. Let us find out the next part, that is the total acceleration. Now I got the value of the normal acceleration. Let us find out the radial acceleration. Radial acceleration can be written as over here, or radial acceleration can be written as over here. Just a minute. Okay, so it will be written as v square divided by r. I only want the magnitude, so it will be equal to v square divided by r. Okay, or let it be as it is. Okay, let it be as it is. The tangential acceleration will be equal to dv divided by dt. So basically I have to differentiate with respect to time. Okay, when I differentiate with respect to time this function, तो v नॉट ऐसे का वैसे आ जाएगा, कांस्टेंट है. e रेस टू माइनस एस बाई आर का डेरिवेटिव यहाँ पे आ जाएगा e रेस टू माइनस एस बाई आर. अब यहाँ पे e रेस टू माइनस एस बाई आर का फाइंड कर लिया. वी हैव टू डिफरेंशिएट दिस पार्ट ऑल्सो. सो d बाई डी टी माइनस एस बाई आर. सो बेसिकली यहाँ पे इट विल बी इक्वल टू v नॉट इंटू e रेस टू माइनस एस बाई आर कैन बी रिटन एस v, और यहाँ पे डी एस बाई डी टी. सो इट कैन बी रिटन एस, माइनस साइन में कॉमन ले लेता हूँ बाहर, ds by dt, distance divided by time will be equal to velocity, okay, divided by r तो constant है यहाँ पे. So basically it is also equal to minus v square by r. तो total acceleration, तो यहाँ पे radial acceleration है v square by r, tangential acceleration है minus v square by r, okay, or the magnitude will be simply equal to v square divided by r. So the total acceleration at any point will be equal to root of ar square plus at square. So which will be equal to, यहाँ पे if you see ar and at both are same, so I can say that root 2 times ar, which will be equal to root 2 times v square divided by r. So root 2 times v square divided by r, root 2 times v square divided by r, which is option number A. So these are the answers over here.